Hello guys, and welcome to episode 13 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as INTEGR on Rising Tide. And, well, the first thing I'm going to do today is set up our production choices. Now, with a lot of military units down here from the Australians, I am definitely going to be focusing on military units. We're going to whack out some CNDRs, I think. They will probably come in a lot more useful because I believe they're set up as defensive units, or they're supposed to be defensive units. And in that way they're going to be better than Disciples, although actually Disciples, they have the benefit of being better when next to friendly units. So I'm not so sure actually, but oh well, we'll leave it for now. I've already made the choice. So at Entwicklung we're going to get the Old Earth Relic, and at Vector we're going to... I think we're just going to rebase this needle jet to Blauwald for now. Are there any military units coming from Franco-Iberia? No, I don't think there are. We do need to stop the advance of these troops though, so what I'm actually going to do, if I can, is swap these units around, and I'm going to try and block these units from moving forwards. And we'll set up a nice defensive line to defend Blauwald. I really want to get like this Arbiter around to this water area, but I can't, which is really frustrating because it seems to be sort of landlocked there. I am going to continue to save my diplomatic capital. I know I said in the last episode that I was going to use it to upgrade my trait, but it's kind of pointless at the moment because I think we've got 2 turns until Synthetic Thought is finished, and I'm not quite sure how much a saber is going to cost to produce with diplomatic capital, but I really want to buy one with diplomatic capital as soon as possible, because not only will it be a great defensive unit, it will be a great offensive unit as well. So we have our 2 disciples here. Let's move them closer together so that they get the bonuses from each other. We also have a prophet here. I think I'm going to move that down towards Blauwald. And that is everything done, I believe.
Le commerce fonctionne quand on comprend l'autre.
So she's offering me prosperity, and I'm not going to accept that for now. So the air engagements are going to continue. I might actually just peace out for Fidel, because if the Australians are planning to attack me, then I want to be ready for it. Like, I will already be ready for it, but oh my god, there's a lot more units than I thought there was. Wow. Okay, let's just set up things defensively. Let's put the prophet here, CNDR there, and we'll fortify that. I'll get my artillery down a tile and fortify that, and fortify the CNDR. My needle jet can be put on air intercept, I think. Yep, may as well. And that prophet can heal this turn. This colonist, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it just yet, but we'll head it up north for now. And let's move these disciples over a couple tiles and fortify those. Right, for our production in Weisheit, I think the best thing we can do is build a CNDR. And this Arbiter can't do anything, so we're just going to put him onto alert. I was going to attack this settlement owned by Brasilia, but honestly, if all of these military units of Australia are moving about, I'm probably best just keeping it on the defensive at the moment. So let's go on to the next turn. Wow, 3 Franco-Iberian Vipers coming up. That's not so good. We do have an artillery in Castellan.
biology is Turing Shanda. Noun. Shame felt upon discovering one has mistaken an artificial intelligence for a close relation.
So we now have access to the saber now that synthetic thought is finished.
I dream of a day when our mortal form can stand beneath the skies of any planet without fear or apology.
And level 10 Supremacy reached, and with level 10 Harmony we get plus 0.4 health for every military unit under our command. We can also now do the sabotage operation with our covert agents, so that's okay. At Vector, we're going to get a disciple because CNDR's taking 10 turns. Not sure why that is. Oh, we can upgrade our CNDR because we have enough of our hybrid affinities going on. So I think it's worth just getting the upgrade. What's the differences? Plus 50% when fortified, plus 20% when next to friendly unit, or plus 30% when defending. I think we're going to get the plus 50% when fortified. And for this artillery, we're going to upgrade that to plus 20% when next to friendly unit, I think. That's probably more useful in the long run. So I'm just going to automate these workers. And now we have educators, so that's good. We actually have one defending Castellan as well. I think I'm going to retreat this line of soldiers. I might bring this educator back up towards Castellan. Unless I actually just peace out with Elodie now. Is that a good idea? I'm not entirely sure. Now, what I want to do with my technologies is get up a level in Harmony. And the reason I want to do that is if we go into the upgrades, I think if I remember correctly, it's level 6 and 6 in both Harmony and Supremacy that gives us the third upgrade for our soldier units. So we can get access to the Helion, which will be very useful. So we need something that gives us 20 XP in Harmony, so that will be a Leaf technology. And alien adaptation is only going to take 10 turns, so that's probably the best bet there. Although we could go down swarm robotics as well, but I think we're going to avoid that for now. Mainly because the alien adaptation stuff is actually more useful, I think. So what are we going to do with this profit? I think we're going to move it downwards. Probably going to bring this overseer down. And these disciples, they just need to fortify. And we're going to move that profit on top of that tile there. We can fortify that CNDR. And they shouldn't be able to get past these CNDRs very easily because they now have plus 50% when fortified, which is brilliant. A lot of these units are already damaged as well, I think from miasma and stuff. So, not sure when they're going to attack me, but either way, we're going to have to move on to the next turn for now. And I think we have 820 energy, so maybe we can buy another military unit soon. I also didn't check how much a saber would cost. We can have a look at that in this turn. Hekima Station has been founded. Let's have a look. So if we purchase with Diplomatic Capital, we're going to need 410 Diplomatic Capital. Oh, we have that now. Okay, awesome. Right, let's buy one of those then. Probably in Blauvold, because that's right where we need it at the moment. And that's going to be awesome for defending. We can automate all those workers, just because I don't want them to get themselves killed. Like, yeah, okay, they might still get captured because they're on automation, but they're a lot less likely to, because if I'm not concentrating and I'm like putting all of my workers on certain tiles and they're working there, I don't know, like if they're on automation, even if they're like mid-work, they will run away. Like, but if I put them on the tile to work, then it won't do that. Basically, it will complete the work, and therefore it leaves them a lot more vulnerable to be attacked. Right, let's hit the Viper with Castellan. I think we're just going to set up the Overseer on that hill there. What am I going to do with this Prophet? I think I might actually put it over here. I really want to destroy this Viper, if I can. Can we hit it with the Educator? Yes, we can. I think I'll attack it with the needle jets as well. Maybe that will kill it off. That would be worth doing, I think. So that I don't have to damage any of my other units. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. Okay. And I think we'll leave that Prophet there to heal this turn. Now, I'm not sure if I actually need to move up this Educator or not. It might be worth just leaving it near Blauvold to defend. Like, we're not even at war with them yet, and I'm still thinking about it. Ideally, I would have it up here so that we could attack these Vipers as they come, but I think we can still do that. Okay, let's move it up. Just because it's on a road, and it means we can still get back to Blauvold pretty quickly. They have got one Prophet behind our line of defense here. That's not good. Right, let's go on to the next turn then. And Suzanne Fielding has declared war on Reginaldo de Alencar.
What do you want, yabbo?
And Paul Australia declared war on me. Here we go, boys. This is what I was waiting for, really. And it seems to have happened. So, what is the position like of these troops? We can definitely attack something with a saber this turn. And the settlement. We completed a part of our quest by completing the Neuralab, I think. Yeah, it says there. Neuralab. This Overseer. And possibly take out that Overseer there. Although we do need to make sure that we defend Blauvold. So let's attack that Prophet. We can take it out with the Evolve CNDR. We can get our needle jets to finish off these low health Overseers, although I probably should have used them to attack these Eidolons, because when they're on the water they take a lot more damage. Okay, we'll use the settlement to attack the Overseer, I think. I'll wipe out that Overseer with the Prophet, and I can take out that Overseer with the Disciple. Nice. Okay, so we're in an okay position still, I think. We can attack that Eidolon with the Evolved CNDR and actually do quite a lot of damage, which is good. We can attack this Viper with 2 Educators. Then I'm going to attack it with the Disciple and the other Disciple. And I think I'm going to attack this Viper with my Prophet, although it won't kill it. And we can also use this Arbiter to attack that Viper as well. Now we do have 927 energy. So I think we're going to possibly produce another unit. Well, definitely produce another unit. I'm just not sure what. I think if we move this Overseer over here, we can attack these units on the water, and that will be very useful. And the Needle Jet will just go on to Air Intercept, same with that one. And at Victor, we're going to purchase with energy a Prophet maybe? Although we could wait for an evolved CNDR. I think I might actually do that, although we're low on Phyrexite. We've used 8 of it already. Wow. Then maybe it would be worth instead tiling towards this Phyrexite with Eintracht and getting a worker to work that. I'm not too sure. Anyway. Let's get these colonists into positions. I need to kind of check the yield icons at some point. Entwicklung, we're going to... Or is that even... No, that's at Eintracht, sorry. We're going to get the Disciple. Yep. And at Entwicklung, we'll get the Clinic. Okay. So trade unit was destroyed. This worker needs to run the hell away. We lost a worker. But I think we possibly got it back. What else is going on here? Suzanne Fielding declared war on Reginaldo de Alencar. Interesting. Are we still at war with Brasilia?
Desembucha.
Yeah, we are. Okay. It's just lucky he isn't attacking me as well. He is massive. Wow. Look at that. Taking over all these settlements. Brasilia is huge right now. Okay. I'm just sort of heading these colonists towards places that I've previously looked at, basically. That's what I'm doing at the moment. When they get closer, I'll sort out what yield icons there are. And Castellan is being bombarded. Are they going to attack it with the Viper? No. Let's see what Polystralia does. Wow, look at that veterancy upgrades. We're going to accept that so that we get extra diplomatic capital. For our veterancy, we're going to upgrade these lot. So the Educator can hit the Viper. Same with this one. And I think we'll finish it off with the Prophet. I'm going to retreat this Disciple and heal it up. This evolved CNDR can help take down this Eidolon. I'm probably going to have to attack it with the Overseer and then the Disciple. This Saber. What are we going to destroy? Probably the Eidolon on the water, actually. That's a really good idea. Okay, we'll attack that Eidolon with the settlement. This worker needs to run the hell away. This disciple can heal, and this prophet, like, I would attack the Eidolon, but we're going to take a lot of damage from doing that. So I think we're just going to move it onwards and let them attack me, possibly. We'll attack it with the ranged unit. We do have a few units up here that are low on health. Let's take out one of those with the needle jets. And the second needle jet can attack the Eidolon on the water. So we're definitely defending reasonably well at the moment. And I do need to purchase that unit. It was a CNDR I was going to go for, I think. But let's attack that Viper with both these needle jets. I can actually take that out with the Disciple. Only trouble is with that is it will probably leave my Disciple to die. So I'm not going to bother. But we are going to purchase a evolved CNDR. Why can't we? Oh, because of Fraxite, of course. Okay, so we can't build that. Never mind. Maybe an educator. Yeah, we'll buy an educator, another educator. Because I think educators are going to be a lot stronger at attacking. And if I have, like, these CNDRs completed, the evolved CNDRs, and I fortify them around Grand Exito, then if Grand Exito attacks them, they won't take much damage because they're 50% strength. So that's good. Right, let's just destroy this alien unit. And we'll move on. So my prophet being attacked by the Viper, is it going to survive? I'm not too sure because I think the miasma might kill my unit. Well, my prophet being attacked, that's probably going to die. Let's see. Yeah, it's dead. My CNDR taking a shot from that Overseer. So what do we have to do now? Right. The Saber can kill that Eidolon if I attack it first with the settlement. Awesome. Let's upgrade that needle jet. And let's kill off this Overseer. Okay, that frees up a couple units. I'm going to use both my Overseers to attack the Eidolon here, and I'm going to attack it with the evolved CNDR. Castellan can attack the Viper. We're going to do the same with the educators. And we can finish it off with a Disciple. And what's our war score like now?
Que veux-tu, espèce de malotru?
Oh my god, guys, we can do it. Thank you very much. Oh my lord. We've done it, boys. We captured Gran Exito. Okay, so I'm definitely going to continue to move my troops forwards, but that is glorious. We've done it. Okay, now we have a quest decision. Plus 10% production for military units from Neural Labs is looking very handy right now. So we're going to get that. For our production in Gran Exeter, we will want to work on a site nursery. So we're going to get that. And we're going to automate that worker. This involves CNDR. Kind of needs to get healed up. So I think we're just going to move it onwards for now. That one can just fortify until healed. The needle jet in Veldgeist is no longer needed in Veldgeist. So if we can, we'll move to Blauvold. And this educator I built in Veldgeist can head to Gran Exeter. The Arbiter. I think I'm going to head that up towards this colonist in case it gets attacked by Brasilia or something. And let's check out these yield icons. I think I'm going to head here. Yeah, we'll head up there on the edge there. And food and production is very nice, so I think we're going to settle just there as well. Okay. So our health taking a hit. But as soon as the martial law is finished in Gran Exeter, that will sort itself out, I'm sure. So this needle jet also needs to move into a better position. And I think we're going to probably move it to Vector. Brilliant. So, we're back to peacetime almost. I'm just glad this has happened. Because now what I can do, before we attack like Liqueur or something like that, or even Fidel, I can set up like sabers on the edge here, and we can use them to attack Fidel. We have 3 CNDRs being built. I am going to produce sabers after that. I might even just wait and build one with diplomatic capital. So I think I've lost an overseer there. Yep. Those Eidolons are so strong. Also, we'll have Alien Adaptation finishing in 6 turns. Right, so let's attack the Eidolon. I can still hit it with the Overseer, I think. Yep. Let's see these needle jets. We'll get those to attack. And we better kill this, otherwise it will not have been worth it. Let's see if this works. Okay, it didn't. Let's kill it off with the Disciple in Vector then. Brilliant. So one more Eidolon down. Hutama seems to be retreating.
What do you want, Yabo?
And we definitely have an advantage in this war. So, that is perfect. Now what we want to do is build more military units. Or even more workers. Let's get some more workers. We don't necessarily need the extra military forces for now. I need to heal up all my units. I'm going to get this saber to travel to Gran Exeter. And as much as I'd like to keep manually using my workers, I think that it's just too tedious for like when I'm in big wars like this. So I've set them all back onto automation for now, right? Because I didn't want them to get attacked. But if I'm constantly at war, then, you know, it's best to just keep it that way anyway, I think. And you may complain and think that it's not the most efficient, but I'm not like a super pro at this game. Let's get towards this frag site. I definitely need more frag site. And yeah, well, I think I'm actually going to leave it there. That has unfortunately been my time. In the next few turns, we build an Arbiter, a CNDR, 2 more CNDRs, and we've got a couple turns till the one in Weisheit is finished, and 3 turns until the one in Eintracht. So, yeah, we're going to have quite the military force, and we can use that on either Hutama or the Franco-Iberians, and I think we're going to use it on the Franco-Iberians. We'll probably be able to peace out with Hutama soon, after his attack failed, and then we can like go back to war with Franco-Iberia and think about taking over Fidel, Liqueur, Inter, all of their settlements basically. It looks like the Pan-Asians aren't lasting very long. They are my allies, and they are dying to Brasilia at the moment. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't turn his attention to me anytime soon, because if he does, I'm going to be in a very bad spot. But we definitely did well in this episode, but I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.